Child marriage, defined as marriage before attaining the legally sanctioned minimum age of 18 years, constitute a violation of children's rights to education. In Ghana, cases of child marriage have declined. However, there's still work to be done, as 1 in 5 girls aged 20 to 24 years are married before the age of 18. Gundork, a farming community in the Nabdan district, Upper East region, is battling with cases of forced marriage, teenage pregnancy, and elopement, a situation that is impacting adversely on girl-child education. The junior high school in the community continues to record a high dropout rate among teenage girls. In November 2022, the TV3 mission team, with the support of key informants, identified 4 cases of teenage pregnancy and child marriage at the Gundork Junior High School. The team followed up on the story of the 15-year-old Form 2 student, Hannah, who had been forced into marriage by her biological parents.
The year is not up to marriage. It's a child. You don't know what is going on. Some things, petty things there on the house, he can't handle it. The way he's supposed to break himself and come up before the marriage will come, he knows it because he's the child. He don't know what is going on. We learned a lot of things there. That time we didn't know that if you're having a child and the year is not up to marriage, you can't do it. And now when you open my eyes, if I would know that, I will go to Nangori and inform them what is my child. I want her to go to school. He didn't listen to me. They will help me, but in that time I don't know.
You have to report to the authorities if your father or your mother is not treating you well. But if this thing is not does not come to our notice, we have very little to do. But if they bring such, I've been solving problems like that here. If you take your responsibility in taking care of your daughter in school, that one I will take you on.
She was in school, yet lived in her husband's house. The man, who was already married with 3 children, divorced his children's mother for the teenage girl. The children and their newly found teenage mother attended the same school.
If I don't get up early, I can't sweep the compound. I can't cook fast. If I don't get up early and I do that thing late, I can't come to school that. If I come to school late, my teachers will not leave me.
Hannah's parents took cola, 6 bottles of locally brewed gin, 6 guinea fowls, and a cash amount of 300 cedis as bride price.
I was given for marriage at a young age. My daughter is equally young, and I don't want her to bring home teenage pregnancy. That is why I supported the move to marry her off.
Hannah was unhappy and desired to run away from the man's house, but her parents were unwilling to welcome her back. Her parents' reason for not endorsing her leaving her husband's house was born out of fear and shame. Teachers of the Gundork Junior High School raised a red flag over this disturbing trend.
Invited the parent to find out whether actually it was true. The parent confirmed that actually she got married, but he told the husband that he shouldn't allow her to stop schooling. We spoke to the parent that what he did is unfair because it's not 2 things to worry about. How can a girl be schooling while being in the husband's house?
Head teacher at the Gundork Primary School was equally not happy about the soaring cases of child marriage in the school.
When the child just grow up to some level, they will force for the girl to go and marry, and they will correct their cows. So some of them are they are having that mentality of the marriage. So he will just say, oh, if you go and marry and I pick my cow, is that not better than for you wasting this? There is no year you will not hear about 2 or 3 have married.
Because of the economic situation, the child gets to a certain stage. There are younger ones, and so the 12-year-old girl, the 13-year-old girl, the 14-year-old girl have got to fend for herself. And if she's unlucky, even fend for the younger ones. And this is where they meet unscrupulous men who take advantage of their needs and start sexual life with them. And so we should be looking at a way of some form of intervention.
A fortnight after Hannah's situation was telecast by TV3, officials of the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection engaged Hannah's parents and insisted that the marriage is dissolved.
After you aired the program on TV, in fact, it became a national issue. So during the holidays, I was called upon by Gender Ministry to come and assist them during investigation. So they came and I went with them to the parents. Some 2 representatives came from Gender Ministries. And then we actually met the parent. But that day, the mother wasn't around. It was the father who was there. So they interacted with the girl. And actually, she wasn't trying to, really to give information. But finally, we were able to get something from her. She was advised to go back to the parents. Then apart from that, social welfare also came in. They also called myself, the parents, and the supposed husband. Then they ordered that the girl should be released and returned back to the parents.
We spelled out the consequences because we told Hannah that when she goes back to the man, though there are plans to arrest the man because it's a defilement case, and defilement cases are criminal cases. So we took turns to explain to her, and really she understood. With our support, it is my hope that Hannah will not go back to the man.
Following the dissolution of the union, the Social Welfare Department also tasked Hannah's divorced husband to take responsibility of Hannah's antenatal care and pay 150 cedis monthly stipend for her upkeep. Eventually, Hannah returned to her parents' house to complete her junior high school.
4 of our girls got married, and in fact, it was so painful that I say I have to fight and rescue these girls. It was not easy. In fact, my life was at risk. But with the support of other stakeholders, we have been able to rescue these girls.
After sitting for the 2023 Basic Education Certificate examination, Hannah gave birth to a bouncing baby girl named after Peggy Amadonko, a journalist and a prolific author. The computerized school selection and placement system placed her to the Paga Senior High School as a day student. However, Hannah was worried about trekking for hours to attend school. Following TV3 and District Education Directorate's intervention, Hannah was admitted at the Congo Senior High School in the Napdam district as a boarding student.
The way he now went to go back to the school, I want her to make seriously in the school and leave joke. If they want job money, if I have job money, I'll help. If Sanders I spoil, he want me to help, I'll help.
The mother regrets compelling her daughter into early marriage and indicated that lessons have been learned and vowed to campaign against child marriage and to promote girl-child education.
Yeah, wofon. Ya nim de ekọ akola ketua bia na okoware enye. De ya yan tian kola na yan china sum. Yan kan tian kola no mu tie yeye. Ese de yan kola na sitie no. Ene mre oja kola ma no kwa aware ase a wo sha. Wontimi nkọ. Wontimi kọ school. Wontimi ye bibia eno ne se okoware ya na otena ho. De be bia wontimi ye. Wonkan no ya wofuo obia ya botre na ohwe ne bayie echina na onyini okọ school na watimi aye bibia onye adwuma na say ne years no dura na wakwa aware ase na ede na wo so na so wakwa wala ya na ye rowo just wantimi so bibia mo.
If the economic situation is bad, your children should not be the pawns in the game. They should be out of the equation. They should find a different way of solving the economic problems, and not your girl child, giving her out for marriage, and you take 2 cows or 3 cows. For how long can these cows take care of you? You sell them within a matter of a month or 2. It's over. The chiefs and people have to also take it up in their festivals, meetings. We need to be talking about some of these issues so that it comes out, and then everybody picks it up.
When the case comes, all here, they hear it. I told them that we didn't know that it's a big problem. So they should learn from Hannah and left their child there on the school.
TV3 will continue to use media spaces to draw attention to risk factors including poverty, lack of parental control, and social-cultural practices which impact adversely on girl child education.